Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Goat Refuge Lake today, and I'm showing you a special problem with the fencing. Just imagine this lake out here as one big pie with lines emanating from the center to cut the pieces of the pie and make various wedges. Well, we can see them over there. There's an H-brace there, an H-brace here, an H-brace here, another one here. So basically, this fence line is coming up from the water to a fence that's running down along the top of the berm there. And then there's other fences at other perimeters and such. But right now, we're just talking about these wedges right here and this line coming down here to the lake. So what do you do when the water level drops? Right? You can see the signs of that right here. This was all underwater right here just a couple weeks ago. So the water level is dropping right now in the autumn. It's typical. It's got a dry spell right now. It's been up to extremely high levels, historic levels, since Hurricane Sally, which was the year before last, right? Anyway, so it's dropping now. The water that was up to here dropped down, so the goats were going under this little fence. We got to run a little other fence from our high tensile fence, which is all this heavy braced, stretched and tied tight. This other stuff, we can't really do that. We got to put in the T-posts. I do a bracing system and wire them together. And here I've had to add another brace and run the fence out farther. Plus, I had to build up the earth right there with mud. I had to dig out water because the water is a natural barrier. I had to dig out the shore here to create more of a water barrier for the goats, because they don't want to come slashing down this water. Desperate enough, they may step down in there, but when they see they'd be going deeper in water and out like, they don't do that. They just typically don't do that. They'd have to be really desperate to do that. So we think we've got a fix for right now. We've got some 2x4 inch stretched out further, tied down, a couple strands of barbed wire, and the earth built up here with muck. That's going to dry hard. That's going to be hard stuff. I might just put a little wood panel out here for a moment too. I got this picket fence panel I can place right here just so they come and they got a visual barrier and they won't even think about trying to get through it right away. So that's fine for now. But we got a lot of other wedge pieces we got to deal with right now. What about that right there? Now they can get over there and get into the high value crops. By the way, they just got in here and they decimated all of my roselle plants over here, which were just ready almost for harvest. And they ate every single leaf, every single fruit and flower on those plants. And so it's a crop loss. It happens quick. So these things have got to be monitored continuously. There's always these fine ends of the line that have to be monitored and adjusted, extended, reinforced. It's just the name of the game, folks. All these plants right here with the red stems. Not a leaf on them, not a fruit on them. They ate them all. Look at that. So the work goes on. It's not easy, especially around lakes and wetlands. But we got the advantage that we got good drinking water source for the goats, all right? That makes their life a little easier. All right, tuning out for now.